You are probably here because you can't stop pulling on the banner, whether it's the promotional one or the standard one. You get characters you don't want or that don't work for your account, which can be a big problem, especially for F2P players. And although I am not a psychologist to cure those urges to pull, I can give you some tips to save more easily. This video is specifically focused on Genshin Impact, but you can also apply this to other gachas like Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, and more. These are the tips that have helped me save more easily. Some of them may work for you and some may not. But before we start, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed or left a like, since these videos are difficult to make. Without further ado, let's begin. Tip 1. Don't open the gacha too often. It may sound stupid, but when you see your wishes and the banner, you will feel tempted to pull. As long as you are not planning to pull, forget about that button. If you want to check how many pulls you have, I recommend checking them from the inventory instead. Allow yourself to enter the banner a maximum of 2 or 3 times a day. If you exceed that, close Genshin and do something else. Tip 2. Stay busy. Do things in Genshin that can distract you. For example, cooking, exploring, building characters, etc. Anything that can keep you distracted so you don't pull. And if you are one of those players who has 100% in everything, you can play the TCG, or make creations in the teapot. And if you still can't keep yourself busy, maybe you can create another account or help players who are smaller than you. Tip 3. Avoid pull content. You have probably seen videos where people win the 50-50, others get double 5 stars, and other crazy pulls. However, it is better to avoid that content because it can strongly tempt you to pull, especially if you start hoping to have the same luck as them. Tip 4. This is one of the tips that has helped me the most. It consists of making a list about the character with things you don't like. For example, in my case, I have always wanted to have Mulani. I love her design, but I don't like her gameplay. I don't have good teams for her. And I don't have anything to level her up. Also, I already have Nuvolette, who is a good Hydro DPS. The idea is to list all the negative points of that character and try not to think about the positive ones. Tip 5. Consume content of the character you want. This part depends a bit on whether the character you want is playable or not. If your character is playable, open the character archive and look at it for a good amount of time, enough to convince yourself not to want another character instead. If your character is not playable, you can watch some edits of her or him. Tip 6. This tip is more personal, but it works really well for me, and it is converting your protogems into wishes. Sometimes when you see a large amount of protogems, you may think it is a lot, but it can be the opposite. 1,600 sounds like a lot, but it is really only 10 pulls. Well, that was everything. Thank you very much for your attention. If there is any guide, tutorial, or tips that you need, you can always leave a comment and let me know. Bye-bye.